A program designed to get young Black and Latino boys in and through college is not only impacting the Bay Area, but the nation. The 13th Black-Brown College Bound Summit goes from March 7th to 9th, and I'm joined by Dr. Keith Berry with Hillsborough Community College and HCC student Noah Campbell. Thank you guys so much for being on the show this morning.
Thank you.
So for people who may not be familiar with the summit, Dr. Berry, can you talk a little bit about what it's all about and what will be happening throughout these days?
Sure. The Black-Brown College Bound Summit was designed around about 2006 to bring practitioners together, educational practitioners, to try to focus on improving best practices for ensuring that African American and Latino males stay in school and finish and graduate and go to college.
And so this three-day event has some big names attached to it. You guys pull some names out of the hat, and you guys have some journalists coming down.
Certainly. We have our keynote speaker is going to be James Brown. He's with another network, but he is going to be our keynote speaker. He's a Harvard grad, played basketball at Harvard, and certainly men and women who enjoy football will certainly know him from his broadcasts as an Emmy award-winning broadcaster. We also have Dr. Michael Eric Dyson, who's going to be speaking as well, and he's all over the media, provocateur, very interesting man, Georgetown professor as well. And there'll be several speakers. In fact, the opening is going to be done by our own Mayor Bob Buckhorn. And if you've ever seen Bob speak, he can motivate people to run through a wall.
Absolutely, and not to mention our sports anchor, Brandon Baylor, is also going to be emceeing one of those events, so that's always a fun thing to have. And then Noah, you've been going to these summits for quite some time. Can you tell me what it's like to see these faces of these boys who look so much like you, to see you, doing something that they want to do? How does that inspire you to keep going?
It's very motivating. It's very inspiring to see people who look like me, who are doctors and lawyers and scientists and so forth. It just makes me think that I can overcome any obstacle that comes my way.
When you see those young boys, do you remember being in that position where they were?
Oh yes, definitely. When I talk to them, they tell me about their previous experiences, the different backgrounds that they lived through. And it makes me reflect upon myself, and I communicate with them, and we venture out and think about what we can do to be better for ourselves, be better for our community, do better for our community.
And Dr. Berry, you are the Dean of Academics at HCC Board. Tell me, just talk about some of the issues that these boys are facing to get into college, or maybe some of the things that we don't think about.
Many of the young men have a lot of obstacles they have to overcome. First-generation college students, some of them have come from backgrounds where the academic preparation is not as strong. We found through the data that we've gleaned through that this is necessary not only at Hillsborough Community College but across the nation. So that's why we started having this kind of summit in the first place, so we can bring all these practitioners together so we can figure out what best practices are being done across the country and share these ideas with others.
And this is for professionals and students, so if people want to register, because space I'm sure is limited, how can they find more information through your website?
They can go to our website, www.hccfl.edu/BBCB.
Easy to remember. And of course, we'll have this on our website too, so that you can get more information. Guys, thank you guys so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.